If you expect to succeed as a professional solution provider, coach, consultant, etc., you first have to last. After all, 80–90% of the folks who got into coaching or insurance, or whatever when you did, will fail and leave the business, and it will all be yours. So while you are busy outlasting the others, there is one thing you must do if you want to ever develop a sustainable business. You have to identify a client type for whom you are ideally suited. There are two most likely causes of failure before you last long enough to convince the world of your brilliance. The first is a lack of capital. And since most people have limited savings, it is the lack of an income stream that causes the greatest trouble for most people. Instead, figure out what is leverageable about the job or profession you already have. A friend of mine was a successful chef for over 10 years. He loved the restaurant business. He had learned a lot, knew successful chefs all over the country, and was respected by purveyors throughout the industry. While he still put in a full schedule at the restaurant, he became a well-trained business coach. By the time he hung up his apron for good and opened his coaching business formally, he had food service industry clients in several states. I've heard dozens and dozens of struggling professionals complain that they have not been able to find their niche, as if it required a magic wand. Finding your niche is a twofold process, one of which I will address here. Here are a couple of suggestions to help you identify for yourself who your ideal prospects are. Leverage your past. What was the most enjoyable part of what you were doing before you started doing what you are doing now? Plus, we know the political landscape, who's friends with whom, etc. I know a dentist who is now a consultant specializing in practice development for dentists. Leveraging your past can be a natural way to focus your practice and become the go-to person in your industry. Another idea: monetize your passion. He loves to hang out at the car shows, talking with owners of restorers and body shop owners who specialize in vintage sports cars. He has spoken at their trade association, and has helped business owners find buyers for their companies at no charge. He knows everybody. He owns his niche, monetizing his passion for vintage sports cars. What are you passionate about? You could limit your practice to one single niche. You'd become the expert, the insider. You'd have all the business you could handle. That is, if you can demonstrate that you understand their unique challenges and articulate the bankable benefits they can expect from your services. There is another benefit of identifying your niche. They will be relieved, no sales pitch, and they will begin to find prospects for you, tell you about their restaurant owner friends, and tell them about you. Let them know what you do. Describe your value proposition, your benefit statement. Their recommendations, based on their credibility, their prestige, and their lack of financial connection, will be a powerful force in driving business your way. It may not cause the phone to start ringing off the wall, but it will turn a universe of cold calls into warm receptions when you cross paths with these ideal prospects. These prestige recommendations, people who will see you become someone they respect as ask them to, will put you in the frame when they are ready to buy the services you offer. So, first identify the types of folks you want to specialize in, do business with. Don't worry about whether or not they need your services today. No matter the niche, no matter your profession, they will need your services directly or indirectly. directly, they have a problem and need your help. Determining your special niche is one of the most important things you can do.